So now when we are caring about what we care about you care about your body, what we putting into our bodies, right?
Right.
And we talking about the body versus the mind, or the mind versus the body, which our mindset plays a major part of everyday life.
Every day.
You know, so for me, really, I tell myself, you want to get rid of this puss, girl, you gotta hit it, and you
Yeah.
know what you need to do because I've done it before, right? Okay, so now that leads to before we talk about the 21-day challenge, you had another post that was very motivating me. Like, I'm a casual drinker, but you talked about your dad being a alcoholic counselor, right?
Right.
And then you talked about your sister.
Right.
Like, to me, I commend you because I heard that you don't drink,
I do.
and to me,
I do drink,
okay,
but it's very casual. It's not
okay,
my thing.
okay,
Not my thing.
okay. Well, to me, that's kind of like, and I'm sure that probably your dad probably coming home telling you stories
Mm-hmm.
or iterating different things, and then
Right.
you seeing it yourself
Right.
with your sister.
Right.
That's how I am like about drugs. Like sometimes I be thinking, how can somebody get on drugs and they seen what it did to X, Y, and Z?
Right.
But when I had a conversation with my son, he was like, everybody's coping level is different.
Right.
Okay, so talk about what kind of encouragement did that give you
Mm-hmm.
to only be a casual drinker? And although it's
Right.
not your thing, we know that you are not knocking down anybody who drinks heavily.
Right.
But I know that you stay on your clients about training
Yeah.
and then alcohol, right?
Yeah. It's a common topic in this building because a lot of people don't realize that drinking as much as they do sometimes it slows down the weight loss process.
Okay.
You can't lose weight if you have cocktails every other day.
Mhm.
It just doesn't happen. But on top of that, you heard the saying, the mind, put your mind to it, you can do it. So you can say all day long, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight. But if your mind is not there, if your mind is not made up, you're not gonna put forth, the effort. But when it comes to the drinking, so much going on in the world. So much going on in the world. It's so easy to find unhealthy habits to lean on. I mean, who don't have an unhealthy habit right now?
Right. Absolutely.
It can be drinking, it can be drugs, it can be depression, it can be gossiping, it can just be negative. So many different things you can do. With alcohol, it's so easily obtained. Mm-hmm. It's cheap. It's everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
and you can do it on the low without people thinking it's a thing.
Right.
But it's truth is a lot of alcoholics walking around here thinking they're not alcoholics, but they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that until I started training. I trained 80-something people. So a month, out of 80-something people, a good 20% are drinking every day. And like I said, life is getting harder by the minute. So I get it, but we have to accept the reality. If you're taking a drink every day because of how you're feeling, you're alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
Those are just the facts. This is not me coming up with my own observation. Those are the facts. And it slows down your weight loss process, period.
But that then goes back to the mind versus the body.
Right.
Because your mind is telling you this is what you want, but your body is,
Yeah.
Okay. So, I've seen a lot of different things. I love your shirt. Let us see your shirt. Black, female, gay, and successful.
Right.
So, we'll talk about your sexual life in just a little. But tell us about this 21-day challenge, what it consists of. So, of course, we have, been talking about the mind versus the body, the alcohol, just the fitness, how overall we must put our mind to it in order to be able to do it, first of all.
Right.
But then second of all is that we have to be proactive.
Right.
And then, follow behind what we say.
Right.
But tell me or tell us in general what it is about the 21-day challenge. How did you get there to even do that?
So the studies show that it takes 21 days to break a habit.
Okay.
So if you're drinking every 2 days or every night or only on the weekends, let's see if this is a real challenge for a lot of my clients, and it has not been easy. Take 21 days. I don't care if it's your birthday, your mama's birthday, celebrating your anniversary, whatever. No alcohol. Find some other substitute outside of drugs that can fill that void. Can you go 21 days without? I wanted to see how many clients, first of all, would even be up for the challenge. Mm-hmm. Some of them ain't enough for it. That's number one. Number two, some of them are like, 21 days, that's 3 weekends. They're looking at it like that. And it's like, it is. But if you can't go 21 days without something, even if it ain't alcohol, is that a problem? Can you go 21 days without sex? Can you go 21 days without going to the club? Can you go 21 days without social media? You know, so it's like, can you go 21 days without alcohol? No form, no excuses, no exceptions. So that's the goal. And not to say on the 22nd day, I'm gonna go turn up.
Right.
The goal is to be like, you know what? I don't need this like I thought I needed.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping that I can reach one client and get to that point with them, because a lot of people, they struggling with this alcohol. Yeah.
Well, the thing of it is that if you have 20% who are on board, that means that those 20% acknowledge that there is a problem.
Right.
So in order to break the habit, we got to first acknowledge that
it
there's
is
a problem.
right.
So now go back to our mind.
Right.
Okay, but look, I'm gonna start on my 21 day too for no sugar, because like for real, that's real.
That might be a bigger challenge.
Yeah, for me.
Sugar's an addiction too.
Now, one time before, I did a fast. For 40 days.
Okay.
And I was in prayer for no sugar. And when I got to the 41st day, my client was around holidays, and my client had made a pound cake, right? And I ate a piece, but it didn't even taste the same.
Nope, it does not taste the same.
But then my habit started picking up, because I just kept on eating it.
But you broke your challenge for some pound cake of all desserts.
No, I didn't break my challenge. I finished the 40 days.
Of the 41st day.
The 41st day.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been the first thing I went to. I went to some chest pie. Pound cake ain't got enough sugar in it for me. But yeah, that's another thing though. So when you break that habit and you finally go back to it, it don't give you the same satisfaction as it once did.
And not unless you being proactive, but keep dipping it. And that was my problem. But I'm gonna start today. I'm 21 challenge. No sugar.
Good. Y'all heard what she said.
So when y'all see me back, I'm gonna do a recap. What's today?
10th.
Yeah, the 10th. I'll talk about it. On the 31st on Halloween.
Yeah.
On the 30th. No, 31st on Halloween. When I'm gonna show y'all my results at the end, I'll show when I got this little pudge, but it's gonna be gone.
How much you think you drink now?
Drink? I made.
Oh, you said you're gonna do sugar.
Sugar. Yeah, sugar. Not like for me, I can eat jelly beans now, like this, whatever.
Oh,
but
it's candy.
Sugar, yes,
okay.
Right, sugar. Now, but I myself, I am a casual drinker. Like I go to Alexander's every day for lunch. I'm gonna have me a, Now, but I have my husband be like, you got wine at home? Why? Like I will drink it at home, but if I go 5 days a week, I'm not gonna drink 5. I will probably drink 3.
Okay.
Real talk, maybe 4.
That's
1 glass a day, but that's still.
Okay.
I can acknowledge it, right?
Yeah, she's acknowledging it.
It's the mind versus the body.
Yeah.
Look. Okay, so Tara, we got this 21 day challenge.
Right.
You motivating people out here.
Right.
Now, exactly, but you are.
Yeah.
Now, in a couple of years that I've known you, at least then, it's been some years, Jean. And now they're 23, 21, so when Cam was playing baseball, they was 5, 6 years old. So, okay, 15, 16 years.
I know you a long time.
Okay, so you always been very transparent. Very transparent.
Yeah.
So I know that you like that's what women do. That's what girls do. You know, like Tara, you're not no dude. But I respect.
I'm not.
I know, but I respect you. You know.
But
yeah.
I'm not.
Look, you're not a dude. But
I'm not a dude. That's just it. I'm not a man.
Yeah.
But
okay. But
I have very very masculine ways.
Okay.
But I also acknowledge the feminine ways too.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So Black female gay successful. Tell us what this shirt is about. Because then as we finish up part 1, we'll leave this shirt and then the shirt that you had on last week into going into part 2.
Society views Black as negative. Females, we're not treated as equals most times, so that's a negative. I'm gay, so I'm a homo, so that definitely can be viewed, depending on who you're talking to, as a negative. So you got negative, then you got this huge positive. So basically saying, regardless of what society says, I determine my own success, my own destiny. I got all this working against me, and I'm still making it happen.
Okay. Now I often would say that we as people, we do determine our own destiny.
Yeah.
But all at the same time, we both Black, we both female.
Mm-hmm.
You gay, I'm not.
Right.
But when you say homo, like, I don't know the difference between, I mean, when they say stuff.
That's just the way of society.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I want to say, does that
homosexual. That is it. Homosexual, gay, it's all the same.
Oh, okay.
They just put us in different boxes. but it's outside.
Oh, okay. So, quick question, like, and I know, not being disrespectful, but I know, y'all know you gonna take it offensive.
Open book.
Okay, so, like, have you ever had a boyfriend when you was young?
Yeah. You want me to list them?
No.
But I've had boyfriends. I was in the closet for 18 years, so I've had plenty of boyfriends. Now, are you asking me have I had intercourse? Is that what you're asking?
That was going to be the next question. But hold on. I'm asking you have boyfriends. That don't mean you're going to have sex with them just because you have boyfriends.
Damn right.
But
you damn right.
But check this out, though. Like, you have had sex with a male.
What?
One time. So was it just you just didn't like it? Or?
I knew I was gay 5-6 years old. I knew my whole life. So a big stipulation. People think homosexuality has to do with sex. It doesn't. You know what you like before you even touch another person.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew years ago, but I was living the facade, trying to hide my reality. I had sex because I had just came out the closet. Wasn't on purpose. Kind of just I was out of it in high school. Kind of tried to deny it, but when I finally came out, my friends were like, "How do you know that you're gay? You've never been with a guy," because they don't know what homosexuality is. And I was naive, so I literally took my homeboy at the time, told him, "Look, I need to experience this." That's what we did. We experienced.
So basically, you was trying to prove a point.
Trying to prove a point to myself.
Okay.
Girl, I woke up just as gay as I lay down.
But
no, it wasn't no shade to him.
Yeah,
it wasn't
right. Right.
But I'm body part.
So was you like, can you hurry up and get done?
If I'm being completely transparent,
you enjoyed it.
I was telling him to hurry up so I can come. Then be done. Then be done. If we being transparent,
right.
Yeah, but it was like, come on, do not make love to me. When this is not what this is. Yeah, I definitely was ready for it to be done, but I was also ready to finish.
So do you think that it was more or less about you being in denial, like before you came out?
Yeah, I was scared. I didn't know how people were gonna view me, not knowing that people love me. It didn't matter. I wish I knew now what I knew then, because if I could talk to a kid right now that was going through what I went through, I would tell them, be honest. And that's why, people shade. They hate seeing these flamboyant little boys in school and all that, but they just living their truth. And I know it's uncomfortable to see if you don't understand it, but it's way better than them trying to be in the closet and thinking about killing themselves because they're not normal. So that's a big conversation. Everybody ain't ready for that one.
Okay. So as we have had an evening with Tara Smith, the CEO and owner of Tara's Training Studio LLC. Like, Tara, I'm so proud of you. Like, God has definitely manifested in your life and showed up. She is definitely an intimidating trainer who, I don't think it's more or less that she's intimidated. I think it's more or less that her game is to motivate. That's your purpose, is to motivate your clients, okay? We went from the red table talk to the blue chair talk. We are now, for everybody who may have thought that she was anti-surgery based on posts. No. Her whole thing of it is that if you're going to have surgery, do whatever it's going to take to keep up the concept, right? Don't go back to your bad habits. Right. Okay. Right. And in the midst of not going back to your bad habits, then now we got to focus on doing what's right to keep that. Okay. Yeah. So we're talking about comparing ourselves to social media, to what we see on social media, because not everybody expose how they got there. Right. Not everybody. And again, walking in other people's shoes is not the best thing. No. Okay. Right. We talked about, if you care about yourself, care about what you put into your body. So the concept of this segment this evening is the mind versus the body, because what we tell ourselves is going to focus on the body. Right. Okay. So then at the end of the segment, we now come back and we talked about the alcohol, the 21-day challenge. And I think Tara took not being a consistent casual drinker, turning it into a habit because of what you've seen growing up. Right. For a lot of us, it play a part. And then Tara, before we go, we talked about the Black female gay successful. So the Black female and gay are the negativity, but the successful is more positive than anything that's overriding the negative energy.
Right.
Before we leave out on part one this evening, can you give us an encouraging word to the audience?
Encouraging word. Don't give up on yourself. Life is just is full of ups and downs, and it's gonna seem like it's cloudy way more than it's sunny. Just know that God hasn't forgotten about you, and the sun always comes out, regardless of where you are in the world. The sun always comes out. That's my message.
Okay. So as Tara has told us never to give up, and that's one of my favorite mottos is giving up is never, ever an option.
Right.
Okay. It's never an option. But then also too, before we close out, she's also giving us a piggyback, and we'll go into part 2 for next week, is owning your own truth. And we'll talk more about that on next week. So there you have it, directly from Real Talk with T Home, in a different setting. And remember, at the beginning of the week, as you go into the beginning of this week, embrace yourself with being out of comfort zone sometimes, because look, coming to a new setting took me an extra 20 some minutes to get here. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We will see you back next week for part 2 with Tara the Trainer.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good evening. Bye.